When I was 5 years old, growing up in Monroe, Michigan, I remember going over to my grandparents' house, and it was one of my favorite times. My mother, she worked very hard, single mom right up until I was about 7, 8 years old, and so my grandparents would watch me, and I would go back into her garden, my grandmother. She had all these peppers and these amazing things, these ingredients that she would put and make her own Italian salsa. My grandmother, she was straight off the boat from around Naples, Italy area, and I tell you what, it was some of the most fond memories that I remember growing up, and she preparing pasta and all these Italian dishes. But it was interesting when I was that young. I saw my grandparents have these plastic containers, these pill containers essentially, where they had 7 slots, like columns, and then in each of these there were 5 little pockets and all these pills. There must have been 15 pills in total for every day. And I just was thinking to myself at an early age, that doesn't make sense to me. I knew she had some health issues, but no one seemed to be getting to the cause of the problem. And so I watched her and my grandfather religiously take these pills every single day, and it seemed like that some of these pills were causing other side effects, and she was taking other pills to counteract those side effects. You know, I don't know about you, but I've never seen anyone that's in true health hold a bag of pills and or have pill containers and be really, really healthy. But that young, I was still naive in many regards, but the common sense element just, it didn't click for me. So fast forward to when I was in 11th grade. I had a health occupations class. It was a great class with Miss Burns. We had this gentleman come in, Dr. Odell. I still remember his name. He was a chiropractor. We would have these specialists come in during this class and tell us about what they did, who they helped, and how their role in healthcare was. So this chiropractor came in, really nice guy, brought all these flip charts, this spine model, and he started speaking about this drugless, surgeryless profession that helped people utilize their own healing powers in their body, which I found fascinating. Right around that time, I was considering orthopedic surgery because I broke my left fibula playing football in 11th grade, and so that got me interested into muscles, bones, and nerves, and all that other good stuff. But it blew my mind when I heard this chiropractor talk about logical, common sense things. Yeah, your body is made to heal itself. If you cut yourself, you don't have to consciously think about it to heal, it just does. Internally, externally, it's the same thing. Your body's always striving for that homeostasis, autoregulation, whatever you want to call it. So I decided at that point in time that chiropractic was going to be very instrumental in my life. I ended up going to see a chiropractor initially for a neuromusculoskeletal injury. I believe it was a rib out from playing football. And then finally I understood how chiropractic actually helped your entire health in general, and pain was only a very small fraction of what you can use a doctor of chiropractic for. So I set my curriculum on pre-med orthopedic surgery. I went down to visit a few different chiropractic schools. In the meantime, Life University Sherman, eventually settled on Life University, and I had a great experience throughout all that time, learned adjusting and graduated eventually from Logan, got caught up in the whole accreditation mishap at Life, and that was a very interesting time for a different story. But I'm very grateful on how my journey transpired and where I'm at today. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I have a very strong passion and affinity for chiropractors, helping them succeed. I, like you, want to change the healthcare model because there are so many sick and dying people that are going into this system, getting addicted to drugs, having needless surgeries. And yes, there's a time and place for medicine in crisis care situations. Medical doctors do amazing things, but you understand that we have a lot of work to do if we want to get our message to the masses so they are understanding of this new way of health. Now this brings me full circle to where I'm at today, helping doctors. I've helped over 7,000 doctors just as clients, and then from there an extra 20,000 plus have went through my free trainings online. I'm very fortunate and blessed to have spoken at NASDAQ and on the campus of Harvard, and I speak at a lot of chiropractic conventions teaching doctors how to use Facebook, Instagram, Google, all these platforms to grow their impact, their revenue, and build their circle of influence. There's no better time than now that we as a profession can step up to the plate, but we have to utilize the new technology. If you're a chiropractor that's committed to playing bigger, we need to connect. I typically help doctors by a few different ways. One is through my Social Media Elite program. This is a flagship training that I offer where You have video tutorials that walk you step by step, plus you get access to our private Facebook group with over 1,300 members. I also help doctors by privately coaching them weekly to hold their hands, make them accountable. Doctors that want to grow their practice, or doctors that want to take what's up here, specialized knowledge, and turn that into information products that they can reach and help many more people, kind of like what I've done in my business. I also teach doctors how to sell private label products on Amazon and many other ways to generate additional income so they can grow whatever they choose and have really more freedom and flexibility in their own life. Now, if you're a doctor, let's say you don't have a lot of time, well, we also have a service called Profit 365 that can help you with your Facebook and Instagram outreach and advertising. I tell you what, we are very blessed in the time that we live in. Now is the time to capitalize and take advantage of this system that we have. It's not going to be around forever. In fact, the costs that you will invest at this stage on Facebook or Instagram, they're about, in my personal opinion, they're so underpriced. Next year, the year after, as more Fortune 500 money moves into the space, we might see costs jump 3 to 5 times. Who knows? All I'm saying is that you as a chiropractor, if you want to play bigger, the world is open to you, and I would love to help mentor you. So feel free to check out my website at matthewloop.com and see what option works best for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and cheers to prosperity and abundance this year. Ciao.